Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train. Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to Nctv45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Good afternoon, early evening, whenever you're watching us. Welcome to Nctv45 and Newswatch Nightly, and we bring you this when there are things that are coming up and you probably need to know about them. Currently, 47 degrees outside, and, well, that's a look at the Scottish Rite Cathedral live. And here, if you need to see some traffic going by, I'll put that up for you. And maybe you'll see somebody you know, as the last car went through when I hit it. Well, this coming from just about all over. And this is, we're going to give you the what they're doing and then why. So let's pick it up here. Governor Wolf, governor of Philadelphia, as I've coined the guy, he's thinking about letting people out. Don't let Joe know. But effective April 4th, more options for restaurants and other businesses. Mass gathering maximums increase. Now, apparently, his good friend over there in New Jersey, he said it was above his pay grade when he was asked about the Constitution. But Governor of Philadelphia, Governor Wolf, went on to say that, and he's renewed this a couple times, capacity for other businesses also will increase April 4th. Casinos, theaters, malls, 75% of capacity. Pennsylvanians have, and he's going to pander to you, they've stepped up and done their part to COVID-19. That's why he's increasing who can get out there in restaurants and those other places that I've mentioned. Now, this is for those places that have self-certified, okay? And he goes on to say that they must still wear a mask, be 6 feet apart. But here is the thing. You know, Fauci just kind of, the other day he was spewing about not being 6 feet apart, maybe being 3 feet apart. Now, with all of that, let's examine why. They're having trouble with these numbers. This is from the State Department of Health. 2-day total, 3,302. So let's just say 3,300. And half of that is 1,650, right? 2-day total. Now, new cases, 1,433. So if you got 16 minus 7, you're down to 900. Now, the other thing is that there were 300 put in intensive care. So that takes that 900 and puts it down roughly at what, 750? And then you figure that Philadelphia is a much bigger city than the ones out west. If they've got 60% of that number, 420 are in the east. That leaves a minuscule amount for the rest of the state. And when you take Erie and Pittsburgh, you just don't have the numbers. And that's the reason for his breaking news with respect to the COVID-19 and the restaurants opening. Now, that hasn't stopped him from doing compliance checks. 407 compliance checks. 27 notices of violation. Well, when we stop and take a look at where these violations were, Harrisburg, they had 4 in Erie, and this is violations related to COVID-19 mitigation efforts. So many of the checks, again, in the major metropolitan areas. Well, you don't shut everybody down because you got a problem over there. That just doesn't make sense. So, with that, time to look for a new issue. Wolf announces funding for volunteer fire companies to increase protection of wildfires in rural areas. You know, that's a nice thought. But with it still being rainy, wet, and winter, and since we're not California, don't know how that's working. Now, with all of that, I think what we have to do is start with some positive news. This was released from Ben and I can't see, Let PA Marry Us. The private event professionals have sent this in. Pennsylvania Restaurant and Lodging Association chapter of the National Association of Catering Events, recently launched a new website, Let PA Marry Us, amid the safety things and reopening of wedding and event industry in Pennsylvania. Go to that site if that fits what you're doing. Now, Greenville Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you the business grants open with Penn Northwest Development Corp., and that's the 26th. We also told you about Grapes and Growlers, May 15th from 4 to 7. And we'll get his picture out of there. Heritage Days Easter event, April 3rd, Riverside Park, 12 to 2. So, with that, some things going on in Greenville, and we thank the people up there for watching Nctv45. I'm going to get you a couple more stories here. Well, at least one. United Way needs your help. Now, here's the thing about the United Way. The money that is raised stays right here in Pennsylvania, or right here in Newcastle, excuse me. With that being said, it's a good thing to work with and support your United Way. And I want to go on and see what they've said here as I get these breaking news stories come out, and I want to keep you informed of anything going on, so that's why I take a quick gander over at those things as they come up. The United Way of Lawrence County volunteers worked very hard through the pandemic raising funds for our local agencies, but they still need help. COVID-19 hit charities very hard. The United Way was not eligible for funds through the CARE Act to help maintain ongoing programs, such as mentoring our youth, providing counseling, and direct services in times of disaster in our community. The United Way officially closes on March 31st, 2021. Our goal was $400,000. They are at 60%. So what they are doing, they're grateful to the businesses who went over and above to get the campaign to this point, but assistance is still needed. The United Way funds are vital to the community, so and they support a number of things. Make sure that you check out the United Way and give them a hand. Now, we are going to take this opportunity to head over to sports, and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Well, college basketball gets underway with the tournament, and that will be on Thursday. Everything to be announced. It will be the first round, and they have an NIT schedule set for that day, as it says, first round of the NIT. Now, as you take a look at, well, let's call it March Madness, they have not scheduled any games for Monday. We will keep you abreast of when that happens. Now, moving over to the NHL. Their schedule for your Monday looks like this. The Pittsburgh Penguins in action at home against the Boston Bruins. That at 7 o'clock. Philadelphia travels to the New York Rangers. That on NBC Sports Channel. Montreal will be at Winnipeg. That ESPN Plus. And Edmonton will be at Calgary at 9 o'clock ESPN Plus. So those last two games, 8 and 9 o'clock respectively. Now, over in the NBA, your Monday looks like this, where the New York Knicks take on the Brooklyn Nets, and that's 8 o'clock ESPN. Los Angeles will be at Golden State, 10:30 ESPN. So head over to Cedars, get some great food. Perhaps you'll want to watch the Pens. And you'll enjoy a cold beverage. It's Cedars. And this was the Cedars Sports Corner. We're going to take a time out. Sing the glory and sound the victory, praise the golden blue. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. And we're back, 41 degrees outside, and I don't know that I would call it sunshine, as there is a lot of cloud cover, but for the most part, things doing fairly well. This is the city of Hermitage to provide suite of mobile solutions to aid employees and families, and they're doing this with OLT Solutions. OLT Solutions, Pennsylvania-based technology company, they called Ohana Link Technologies, announced their agreement with the city of Hermitage to offer Ohana Link at Work, a new employer-sponsored subscription service to their employees. The city of Hermitage employs nearly 100 full and part-time staff members, including those housed in the city administration offices and community-based, including police, fire, and city workers. So founder Kara Wasser, she's the founder of Ohana Link Technologies. We understand that having a family member facing a health care solution can place additional stress and anxiety on employers. She continued, we believe that offering Ohana Link at Work that gives access to our mobile app can reduce the stress by offering private and virtual space for employees to remain connected directly to their own Ohana or family circle. So that out there, hats off to the city of Hermitage for that. Now, we told you earlier about April 4th and reopening of the restaurants. Now, this was in from Morgan Boyd and the county commissioners who they put this out, that there is a grant available if you have an NAICS code 721 or 722. You can get this grant. It starts today, and go to the website or the Lawrence County Regional Chamber of Commerce Hospitality Industrial Recovery Program application. It's there for you. Now, continuing on, we told you this morning, and trout anglers can be very happy. The state is opening additional state camp park site or parks for campsites for trout anglers. And as you know, that trout season to begin April 2nd, and that is for the youngsters, and then at April 3rd it opens for everybody. And I don't know, there's somebody in this very studio that owes me a fish fry and hasn't delivered, but that's another story. We talked about the Greenville Area Chamber of Commerce, so I'm going to move right into the Hoyt. It's their mini masterpiece on 3x3 canvas. The entries must be arrive at the Hoyt by 4 p.m. April 17th. See their website for more information on that. And Celebrity Series at Westminster has gone virtual. A special St. Patrick's Day virtual concert. Ireland with Michael, a renowned Irish singer. 7 p.m. Wednesday, March 17th. And happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Well, take a look at it out there. It's a little cloudy, but 41 degrees. It's not snowing, it's not blowing, and it looks okay to me. Okay, as long as we don't got that winter weather, I'm fine. Now, we're going to go to Lawrence County 45 weather. Currently 41, 18% humidity, wind speeds from the northeast at 10, dew point 0, visibility 10 miles, and the wind chill is 35. So our partly sunny skies are going to give way to something that you might not want to hear about. Now, tonight, the overnight low is going to be 31, and we included this as looking forward. So you could expect to go, rather than last night, that's going to be tonight. We'll be right back after weather. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need a pulling car to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather, and last night's rainy low of 34. How is your Tuesday looking? Well, folks, here comes the rain. As you can see, Florida, and then look to the north, and what you're going to see is showers out to our west. Those are closing in on us, and it's going to get us a little bit wet. Now, yesterday, bright sunshine. So let's take a look at your forecast. Well, last night, rainy low of 34. Your Tuesday, cloudy, 49. 50% chance of rain. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, 39. Chance of rain drops down to 20%, which gets you to St. Patrick's Day. For St. Patty's Day, mostly cloudy, 56. Get some peaks of sun, it's going to be okay. Nice warm temperature for this time of year. And then we go to Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 38. Your Thursday, mostly cloudy, 54, 70% chance of rain. Thursday night, showers, low of 37, 80% chance of rain. And then here comes Friday. Partly sunny, high of 48, but in the morning you're going to have those leftover showers coming in. And that'll be a 60% chance. So as the day goes on, it gets better. And then Friday night, partly cloudy, a low of 28. That's going to be a little chilly after those warm temperatures. And then your Saturday, mostly sunny and 52. Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low of 30. And your Sunday, sunny, of course, with a high of 58. Not too bad as you take a look at BSB's Lawrence County 45 weather. And what the heck? We've got some great weather ahead of us. And that'd be a great time to get out and do things. Perhaps you want to go to BSB's and get something great to eat. Now, check out any one of our sponsors. They're great people. And this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to be right back after we hear from these great folks. Elham's for one great dining experience. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, welcome back. That's going to do it for us here at Nctv45 Nightly Newswatch. Make sure as you go out and about today that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them this.
NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Yes, we're Nctv45 and we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through this evening, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll